teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. Across the 40. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up for the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Nice game. Moves the ball to the 47. Another first down. To throw, it's Manning. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Caught behind the line. It's Baxter. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Catch made on the right side. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Back to throw again. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they cleanly lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Off the play fake on first down. First play taking a deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
You The game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? To the air, it's St. Clair. And this pass is on target, caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Nice round. It's Smith. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that 1st down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the 1st down.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Gonna run it. It's Peoples. 1st down, looking for more now. That gain moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming out from the 46.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Peoples. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back is not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in his game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Slides the quick throw. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. And he'll be brought down.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense, being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? And he laid the hit stick on him there.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. Wants to throw it. He'll throw it now. Pass caught. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Direct snap. Touchdown, Buckeyes! As they get on the board here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And he's going to get swarmed. The defense all over that wildcat, but it didn't work at all.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. What I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Second and long now from their own 10. To throw, it's Manning. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
We'll take a deep shot. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. 5-yard gain to the 2nd and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Finds his man. It's Peoples. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Buckeyes are in the red zone. In the red area, it's Peoples. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker. We've got a good one in our hands, which we'll hope for in a playoff game as we begin the 2nd period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Check this call on 1st and goal. Receiver gets the handoff. The defense has it off and running. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
That is tough for the ball carrier because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. Fire to the right side, complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. The Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent that deep shot.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Manning. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love this route by this receiver to settle down in that soft spot of his own. When your quarterback and receiver are on the same page and can throw that route with timing, man, it is difficult to stop against any coverage.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. It's an out route, the catch made, and the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Baxter. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's the running back in the flat. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looking to throw. It's Manning. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. They finally get him down, but not before a huge... Return almost took it to the house. State offense comes back onto the field. Last possession ended in a costly fumble in plus territory. They can't have another one of those here. First down and more. He's still running. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And then first down right back to the running game. Going absolutely nowhere for a loss of it. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to scramble. Oh, what a grab! It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. They move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
A crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. He didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up one edge.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play. A touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. It's a 1-yard gain, second and 9. Longhorns looking to run some tempo here.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Quarterback operating an empty set. Scanning the field. It's Manning. A deep shot to the left side. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch. A big gain.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little gritty, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch. He's just short of the first down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Design quarterback run. And he's tackled, but only after picking up the first down. 4th down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the move now. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, it's Manning. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Looking deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Short pass finds the tight end. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a 3rd down play coming up.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
To give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
Running out of time in the pocket. Trying to get the throw off.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down and throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Trying to create here on the move. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. So with play-out pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Texas.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. They start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. To throw, it's St. Clair. Throws to the tight end. He's wide open, look out. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's bringing it back. At the 10. Touchdown, Texas. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
14. Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up. Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up. Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up. Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up. Don't you know, bump it up. You got to.
The Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half.
Texas.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Has the first down and more. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Automatic in the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Up at the 12-yard line. Now they're running on the toss. Got the first down and still motoring. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Caught in the backfield, it's Baxter. Offense getting set, second down play here. And he'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Gives it to the back. Fighting off the defender. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Now it's second down here. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set it out to the offense, first down. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. As the first down is still going. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State. No chance to catch him there.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. He gets loose. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense.
Breaks into the clear. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Scanning the field, it's Manning. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. He makes something happen.
The two-point set is no good. That is the score. Texas 41, Ohio State 28.
After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff.
Texas.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it here. middle of the defense, but get nothing.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. They bring the excellent outside linebacker off the edge, Kirk, for the sack that time.
Yeah, he's got great length and great speed. In a blitz like this, you just overwhelm the offensive line. They bring one more than they can handle up front. You can't account for everybody. The quarterback, all he could do is eat it.
And the returner is brought down. Texas offense comes back out on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Catch made over the middle. Inside the 35. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns. They couldn't stop him there.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there and start from the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's hit as he throws it. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Longhorns trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Screen to the wide receiver. Touchdown, Texas. Great connection there for 6 points. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Texas. 56. Ohio State. Texas.
Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Back to pass. It's St. Clair. That's reeled in. It's Porter. Tackle made at the 31. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
This wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the out route. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the out.
And he throws his third interception of the day. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Longhorns. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He's going to hand this off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's found some room at the 45. Scooped up in the defense. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up. Takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. First and 10 play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. And that run produces a decent game.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Second down play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Buckeyes will try to keep this drive moving.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And there's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Breaks into the clear. He's got the first and still going. Now here he goes. Past the 10. Touchdown, Texas. Too much speed for the defense.
That's another touchdown for these guys, and they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. On the ground, it's Peoples. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
To bootleg here. Fires it on the move. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And it falls incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. In the red area, it's Peoples. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a game there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Defense is coming after him. And as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Grabbed by the receiver. He's brought down just short of the mark on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Leaning on the run game here late. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the back. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the ball is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
They finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset and playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And he knocks through the PAT. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13, now great field position to start the drive. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Bringing pressure. On the move now. And the result is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Look out, room to run here.
Returner is tackled down at the 37, and your Ohio State Buckeyes will take over 1st and 10.
And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Takes the toss, heads to his right. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, what in the heck was that all about? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive